Professor Klen adjusted his breathing apparatus and faced the lecture hall filled with eager students from across the galaxy. His 6 eyes blinked in sequence, a sign of nervousness among the Trelki species. Today's lecture was on a topic most academic institutions avoided: humans and their unique status in galactic warfare. Today, Klen began, we discussed the Galactic Council's most controversial military ordinance, the Human Exclusion Act of 2387. A low murmur rippled through the classroom. Many students had never seen a human, but all had heard the stories. Can anyone tell me why humans are banned from participating in sanctioned galactic conflicts? Klen asked. A blue-skinned Maraxian raised a tentacle. Because they're primitives who only joined the galactic community 3 centuries ago. No, Klen replied. Many newer species participate in war efforts. A crystalline Lithovian chimed in with a musical voice. Their planet is designated as a protected biosphere. Earth holds no special ecological status, Klen corrected. From the back, a 6-armed Nexari student spoke. They're physically weak compared to other species. Klen's upper eyes narrowed. That is the common assumption. Let's examine the evidence. The professor activated the holographic display, showing footage from the Proxima Centauri conflict, the last sanctioned war in which humans participated. This was 123 years ago, Klen explained, a territorial dispute between the Hegra Imperium and the Vanda Republic. Both sides recruited allies from across the galaxy, including a small contingent of humans. The footage showed standard space battle formations, energy weapons firing in calculated patterns, ships maintaining regulation distances. Note the orderly nature of conflict, Klen continued. Galactic warfare had evolved over millennia into something almost ceremonial. Minimal casualties, predetermined battle zones, and strict rules of engagement. He advanced the footage, then observed the human vessels. The students watched as small Earth ships broke formation, accelerating at speeds that seemed reckless. Humans ignored the battle plans, Klen said. When their communications were analyzed later, you know what their commander said when ordered to maintain formation? The classroom was silent. Rules are made to be broken, a human expression that would change galactic military doctrine forever. The footage continued. The human ships performed maneuvers that seemed suicidal, diving between larger vessels, using asteroids as shields, and executing attack vectors that no simulation had predicted. The humans were outnumbered 10-1 in their sector, Klen noted. Conventional wisdom suggested they would withdraw. Instead, the footage showed human vessels ramming into enemy ships, crews ejecting at the last second to be picked up by companion vessels. A tentacled student in the front row shuddered. That's barbaric. That's human innovation under pressure, Klen corrected. They call it thinking outside the box, another uniquely human concept. The professor switched to a different recording, a ground battle. Alien soldiers advanced in tactical formations while humans scattered, using terrain in ways military textbooks never suggested. Humans don't fight like other species, Klen explained. Most galactic civilizations developed warfare as an extension of their evolution. Logical, methodical, predictable. Humans evolved as persistence hunters and problem solvers. They see rules as suggestions and impossibilities as challenges. A reptilian student hissed in confusion. But if they're effective warriors, why ban them? Because, Klen said solemnly, they changed the nature of war itself. The final footage showed the aftermath, that Hegra Imperium's unexpected defeat in a sector where victory had been mathematically certain. After this battle, both the Hegra and Vandar began adopting human tactics. The casualty rates tripled. The next conflict saw 4 times the destruction of previous wars. Humans weren't just participating in war, they were transforming it into something more chaotic, more deadly. Klen dimmed the display. The Galactic Council faced a dilemma. Humans couldn't be prevented from defending themselves, but their inclusion in broader conflicts threatened the carefully balanced system of controlled warfare that had maintained relative peace for millennia. So they banned humans from war to protect the galactic status quo, asked a mollusk-like student. Not exactly, Klen replied. the council banned humans to protect everyone else. He displayed the final piece of evidence, the official council deliberation. Council member Vrick stated it clearly. Humans don't just fight wars, they win them by any means necessary. Their history is filled with examples of overcoming superior forces through sheer determination and unconventional thinking. If we allow them to continue participating in galactic conflicts, all sides will adopt their methods, and our age of controlled warfare will end. The classroom fell silent as the implications sank in. The Human Exclusion Act wasn't punishment, Glenn concluded. It was recognition of a simple truth. In the controlled environment of galactic warfare, humans were too unpredictable, too innovative, and too willing to sacrifice for victory. The ban wasn't about what humans couldn't do. It was about what they could do too well. As the students filed out after class, Glenn overheard a conversation between two of them. "Do you think humans know why they're really banned?" one asked. "Probably," the other replied. "But I heard they've started offering tactical consultations that somehow don't violate the letter of the law." Glenn pretended not to hear. Some lessons about humanity were better learned outside the classroom. After all, if there was one thing humans excelled at beyond warfare, it was finding loopholes in rules meant to contain them.